Cellarius. Cellarius is an opportunity that is once in a generation. Once in a century. Once in a century, the timing occurs wherein, maybe not even a century, I don't even know if I could actually limit the epic. Cellarius, as hypothesized, as dreamed currently, is an opportunity to inspire so many people in ways that nobody has ever really attempted to do.
He called me up and said, "Do you know anything about a blockchain or cryptocurrency?" And I said, "Yes, it's the wave of the future."
I know, it was so weird.
And he went, "Oh, what is it?"
I'm still saying that.
And he said, they want to create this crazy thing where it's this created material and they've created this lore in this world. And they're going to use that technology to build this world out of it. And I went, I have to be a part of this. Who do I call right now?
The project, I don't understand everything, the whole blockchain concept is still a little bit nebulous to me, except the idea of diffused information storage as opposed to discrete hierarchical information storage. I can wrap my mind around that just enough that I don't feel like my brain is turning into puree of batshit and leaking out of my ears. Aside from that, it's just, another opportunity to have fun. Now, if it leads to a different way that human beings can relate to each other, if this is part of the revolution that came out of the World Wide Web, that sort of non-hierarchical neural net communication, that would probably be a very good thing. And it's not surprising if I can't really wrap my mind around it, because my neural pathways were laid down in a much more linear period of time. But my grandchildren will understand it perfectly, so I don't really trip. I don't really worry about it.
So when Cellarius came around and the team said, we're looking to basically create a legitimate space for people to write stories, I'd seen these communities be extremely successful and bring a great deal of happiness to their participants, and I've actually personally helped participants in, talented participants in fan spaces move towards traditional publishing contracts. So the fact that someone was doing this in a way where it removed, there's still a stigma to fan work, even though, which is hilarious, because if you write a Marvel fanfic on AO3, people look down on, certain people look down on you, but those people also, their desire is to write that character for Marvel Comics, which is also fanfic, comics work for hire is fanfic. So it was wonderful to see, a potentially, a really intelligent way for people to tell stories in a supportive community that could potentially, that has no barriers to talent. Not location, not language, not who you know. You just have to be good at what you do to succeed, and that's really wonderful.
We're starting to build this thing here at this weekend. The Cellarius team is building this decentralized, or should I say distributed IP in which everyone should be able to participate. And starting now, at the very first content jam, we have people from all backgrounds and all different associations and mental states, and I think it's great. I think that's the way it should be. Everybody should have an opportunity, and that's what diversity is, really, when you have an opportunity for everybody to participate.
I hope it will turn into a venue for people to express creativity freely and openly, and maybe even reap monetary profit from that without any limitations from gender or location or anything.
And it's been fantastic. Can I curse? Is that something? It's been fucking fantastic. Because it's just been it feels like story art camp. It feels like, and especially since we're kind of creating our own stories and pushing our own ideals of what the world should be into these stories, into these visuals. It's just like, it was so easy for everybody to stay up till crazy hours of the night just working and painting and being around each other and being inspiring.
This weekend, this was real special. This is definitely the way you want to kick off any project. And I would say, like, out of all the projects that I've ever kicked off on, and that's been a few, this has been the most influential in my life.
This comes from why we love storytelling, right? That we got all that laugh, and we got all the friendship, and we got all the beautiful experience. But primarily, I got 4 brilliant stories, and those stay with me and they move me. You know, I see the character, the young woman in her battles, that I know her now like I know a real person. So every one of those stories left something inside me.
I think I've accidentally outlined a YA novel.
I don't know.
I would definitely be like some kind of space pirate.
I got out of it some of the best belly laughs I had.
Oh my God, guys. I think it's on me.
I didn't know what to expect.
Ooh, can't do that again.
I don't want to give away the end.
Check my schedule, of course, you know, I'd be busy.
Seriously, this is like one of the best experiences of my entire life.
It's like we finish each other's
Sentences.
sandwiches.
It's not for me to say. It's for you guys to say behind my back.